guys, I'm here this week with the summer bronze makeup tutorial. Now when you think of summer, you think of getting out of school, going to the beach, maybe seeing a hot lifeguard or two, I don't know. But for this look, I wanted to keep it very, very warm. And on my eyes, I have my eyeliner is the color brown instead of maybe using a black. Because during the summer months, I tend to stay away from using black eyeliner, as it can look very harsh, and I always want my eyes to look bronzy during the summer. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Bye guys. Like I said in my previous video, you only need maybe a pea-sized amount for each eye, so just about that much for both eyes. And this is, again, like I said, it's a really good eye primer because it's very tacky, and it really does help to make the eyeshadows just stick like super glue. It's literally like super glue for your eyes. So yeah, just gonna put this all over your eyelid and take a pea-sized amount for each eye. And it's really nice. And the best part is there's literally no smell to this eye primer. And if you're wondering why I'm looking over here, is because I have a mirror that's right over here, so I can help. So, and of course I'm going to set that with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 120. And usually I use this to set my under eye concealer and then my actual the Too Faced Shadow Insurance primer. It's a really good setter to keep things in place, and I really do love it. It's very finely milled, not a lot of powder fall out as well. So the first shade we're gonna go into and use is the color Plunge by ColourPop. And because this is a very bronzy look, I want to start out with the lightest color and then gradually fade it in to the plum and the brown. So I'm just going to take the color Plunge by ColourPop, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush to apply it. And this will apply it really, really well because it's a synthetic brush, so it's not going to like disperse the product everywhere where I don't want it. It's really good for getting and on the eyelid. So you're just going to keep that. Try and keep it right here. We don't want it going all the way out here because that's where we're going to put the brown. Really try and keep it in near the inner ear tear duct area. And you can pack it on really, really heavily to make sure it shows up. I'm going to be actually using this sort of as a base for another eyeshadow that I'm going to use. And the eyeshadow I'm going to put over top of this color Plunge is from the I Love Makeup I Heart Chocolate palette. And this is a really good palette. It's almost a dupe. It's a dupe for the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. Although it doesn't smell like chocolate, it's just as good. So I'm going to take this color right here, this sort of olive gold color right here. I'm just going to place that on top of the color Plunge to sort of use it as almost a setting and make the color more vibrant. That's a really good tip too. If you have cream eyeshadows, you don't need to keep them just as creams. You can always put a powder eyeshadow on top of it to set it. So that's good. So our next step will be using the brown. And I'll be using the color, let me see, we'll be using the color Intoxicate from ColourPop. This is the color right here. So we're just going to put that on the rest of the lid, and we'll go with the powder eyeshadow over top. And the thing I love about these eyeshadows is that you can use your finger like I'm doing now, and it really does give you like a good source of pigmentation. It's just really, really nice. Just so put this right here. Don't try and go up in the crease with this color, because we're really just keeping it right here on the rest of the lid. And then we're going to taking from that same I Heart Chocolate palette, we're going to take this color right here, and we're going to put it right over top of that brown we just put down. And that's a really good palette too. If you don't want to spend money on the Too Faced one, it's a really good dupe for that palette. And the colors are very pigmented as well. There's not any like real duds in that palette. It's a really good palette. And since we've lost some of that inner corner color, I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna go back into Plunge, and I'll use my fingers this time for this. I'm just gonna reapply it, and you can use your pinky, whatever you want. We're just gonna reapply that color Plunge right on the outer part of our lid. So that way we don't lose that deliciously buttery pigmented gold color. You can see it. So good. And then since I haven't put my transition shade in, I'm gonna put in almost dropped it. That would have been very, very bad. I'm just gonna take a soft, fluffy blending brush like this. I don't remember the name of it because this is one of my first brushes. It is from BH Cosmetics though. But you're gonna take a brush like this and going into that I Heart Chocolate palette, we're gonna be taking this color right here, that color right there, and that will be our transition shade for this look. So we're gonna put this right in the crease. Just put it right here, and you can always keep this very, very light because we really want the main attention to be on this part right here, and then the wing will be pointing down. And that palette, I believe, it only cost me about maybe $10 to ship it here, and then the palette itself was only $10. So a $20 thing. It was the best because honestly, looking at you can get a lot of good products from over in Europe, and this was from London. The name of the company is Makeup Revolution. Now it's a really good palette. It's relatively cheap compared to the Too Faced one, and the shadows, as you can see, they're very pigmented. There's not really a dud necessarily in that palette. It's a really good palette. So now we're ready to conquer the wing. Let's get to it. So I'm going to take the color. What color are we taking today? I'm going to take the color Jet. I know, a lot of ColourPop eyeshadows, guys, I'm sorry. But they're really, really good. So I'm taking the color Jet, and I'm using this as an eyeliner. I'm going to go wet the brush, and then I'll be right back. So for the eyeliner for this look, I'm going to take, like I said, the color Jet from ColourPop. Very like black and plum. It's beautiful on the eyes. So we're going to take that, and I'm just going to use an angled eyeliner brush, small angled brush. And we're just going to go in. I'm not very good at wings, but this is going to be easier than using a liquid eyeliner on the eye. So I'm just going to take that, and we're just going to make a wing like that. And I'm just going to do it on both eyes. And I'm just going to bring both of those in. So I need to be able to see this stuff. So I'm just going to take this in. And really, we're not bringing it in all the way. We're going to keep it very, very minimal. On the high look, it's not going to be coming in all the way. So yeah, you're just going to take this and just use it as an eyeliner. And depending on what your preference is for how thick you want it, just go ahead and choose your thickness. I'm not good at wing eyeliner, guys. It's a struggle sometimes. Yay, I did it on camera, guys. Accomplishments. And so, since we're using that as eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and take this right down here. It's going to be softer than a black, but still intense. You can still see it fairly easily on the eye. And we're just going to take that, and we're just going to deposit it right on that part right here. That black and plum. We're just going to take it right there. This is a really nice shadow because, again, you can replace it. It could be the replacement for using a black one. And that's really, really nice. And then we're going to smoke it out. I'm going to smudge this along the bottom lash line. Just because I don't like it to be necessarily a flat line. I like it to be a little bit soft, but not too soft to where it doesn't show up. So yeah, I'm just using sort of like a taper like eyeliner brush, and I'm just smoking out that bottom lash line. And if you want to do the same up top with the wing, you can do the same. Yeah, so our last step is going to be, let me see, it's going to be mascara. I'm going to apply mascara on both the bottom and the top, and this is going to be really good. Actually, I changed my mind. I want to go in on the eyeliner maybe just a little bit more and wing it out maybe just a tad bit more. Hopefully I don't mess this up. Concentration is needed for eyeliner. All you ladies know that. So yeah, I just wanted to wing it out maybe a little bit more, make the line a little bit more out there. And the last step for me is going to be mascara. Now this is the CoverGirl Lash Luxe. Quite a name it has. A bit of a tongue twister actually. So I'm just going to go in and just coat my lashes with that, depending on what your preference is for how many coats you're going to put on your lashes. It's all up to you. I do usually about maybe 2 or 3 coats of mascara and mascara dot. So to fix that, you're going to wait until it completely dries and you're just going to go in with a wet towel. It happens to everyone, I swear. So yeah, just coat both eyes, 2 or 3 coats, whatever you want to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom lashes as well. Just so the top and bottom are balanced out. It would be kind of weird if you had like super heavy like top lashes and then like super not heavy bottom lashes. So yeah, just continue to coat the bottom lashes if you wish to do so. You don't have to coat the bottom lashes, it's all just personal preference. That's the completed look. So if you guys like this look, give it a thumbs up. Give me some comments in the comment section. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.